enmity and discord which of late sprang from the rancorous outrage of your Duke to merchants, our well-dealing countrymen, excludes all pity from our threatening looks. If any born of Ephesus be seen at Syracusan marts and fairs, again if any Syracusan born comes to this bay of Ephesus, he dies. His goods confiscate to my dispose, unless 1,000 marks be levied to quit the penalty and to ransom him.
In Syracuse was I born, and wed unto a woman, happy but for me, and by me too had not her hap been bad. With her I lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages after me to Epidamnus, till my agent's death and the great care of goods at random left drew me from kind embracements of my wife, from whom my absence was not 6 months old, before herself, almost at fainting, under the pleasing punishment that women bear, had made provision for her following me, and soon and safe arrived where I was. There, had I not been long, but she became a joyful mother of 2 goodly sons. But what is strange, the one so like the other as could not be distinguished but by name. That very hour, and in the self-same inn, a poor young woman was delivered of such a burden, male twins, both alike. Those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought up to attend my sons. We were swept against a mighty rock, which being violently borne upon our helpful mast, was splitted in the midst. Fortune gave to both of us alike what to delight in, what to sorrow for. Her part, poor soul, seeming burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with more speed towards the wind. And in our sight, they 3 were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, as we thought.
Here is the money I had to feed. Go to the old Indromia where we sleep, and stay there till I send for thee. Then this hour, 'twill be dinner time. Till then I'll take in the manners of the town, peruse the traders, gaze upon the buildings, and then return to sleep within mine inn. But with some travel I am stiff and weary. But get thee away!
Many a man would take you at your word and go indeed, having so much money.
I trust even and sir, but very often I'm dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humour with his merry jests. What now? How chance thou art returned so soon?
Return so soon? Rather approaching too late. The chicken burns, the pig falls from the spit, the clock has struck 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it 1 upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no pleasure.
Come, Dromio, come. These jests are not amusing. Reserve them till a merrier hour than this, and answer me in what safe place you have bestowed my gold.
Gold by me, so why you gave no gold to me?
House knave, these jests are not amusing. Where is the gold I gave to thee?
My charge was but to fetch you from the square home to your house, the Phoenix, sir, to dinner. My mistress and her sister wait for you.
Now, as I am a Christian, answer me in what safe place you have bestowed my gold, or shall I break that merry head of yours that makes jokes when I am serious? Where's the 1,000 marks thou hast of me?
Some yards of yours above my head, and some of my mistress's marks upon my shoulders, but not 1,000 marks between you both.
My mistress's marks? What mistress slavest thou?
Your worship's wife, my mistress at the Phoenix, she that doth pray that you hie you home to dinner.
Thou flout me unto my face, being forbid. Take it!
Well, they will be you. For God's sake, hold your hands. Nay, you not. I'll take one.
Sure, Luciana, it's 2 o'clock. Perhaps some merchant hath invited him, and from the square he's gone somewhere to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. A man is master of his own liberty. Time is their master. and when they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister.
Why should their freedom be more than ours?
Because their business still lies out of doors.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
Oh, no, he is the bridle of your will.
There's none but asses will be bridled so.
Headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. The beasts, the fishes, the winged fowls are their male subjects and at their controls. Man, more divine than all of these, Lord of the wide world and wild watery seas, endued with intellectual sense and souls of more preeminence than fish or fowls, are masters to their females and their lords.
This servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
But were you married, you would bear some sway.
Ere I learn love, I'll practice to obey.
When I desired him come home to dinner, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. The meat doth burn," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "'Tis you come home," quoth I.
My gold! Where is the 1,000 marks I gave thee, villain?
"The pig," quoth I, "doth burn." "Will you come home?" "My gold," quoth he. My mistress," quoth I.
Hang up thy mistress. I know not thy mistress. Out on thy mistress.
Quoth who?
"Quoth my master."
I know, quoth he. No house, no wife, no mistress.
Very conclusion, he did beat me there.
Go back again, thou slave, and fetch thy master home.
Go back again, beaten home. For God's sake, send some other messenger.
Go back again, thou slave, or I will break thy head across.
And he will bless that cross with other beating. Between you I shall have a holy head.
Hence, prating peasant, fetch thy master.
Am I so row with you?
His company must do his women grace. While I at home starve for a merry look. Of homely age, the alluring beauty took from my poor cheek. That's not my fault. He's the cause of my state. Ruins are in me that can be found by him not ruined. Then is he the ground of my poor features. My ugliness, a sunny look of his would soon repair. Too unruly dear, he breaks the pail and feeds from home.
See, here he comes. How now, Sir Knave? Is your merry humour altered? As you love jest, so joke with me again. You know no inn. You received no gold. Your mistress sent to have me home to dinner. Oh, and my home was at the Phoenix. What was thou mad that thou so madly thou did answer me?
What answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
I have not seen you since you sent me hence home to the old inn with the money you gave me.
Villain, thou didst deny having the gold and told me of a mistress and a dinner for which I hope thou felt I was displeased.
Oh, I'm glad to see you in this merry vein, sir. I pray you, master, tell me the jest. Go on.
Yea, wilt thou jeer me unto my teeth being forbid? Think thou I jest? Take thou back to me!
Master Holmes! Now your jest is in earnest. Upon what reason do you give it me?
Say so, is it dinner time?
Oh, no, the meat wants what you have.
In good time, sir, what's that?
My basting.
Well, then, to be dry.
If it be so, sir, I pray that you eat none of it.
Your reason?
Well, lest it make you more choleric and purchase me another dry basting.
There is no time for a man to recover his hair that loseth it by nature.
May you not do it by fine and recovery?
Aye, pay a fine for a wig and recover the lost hair of another man.
Is time such a niggard of hair, it being in itself so plentiful?
It is a blessing that he bestows on beasts, and what he hath scanted men in hair, he hath given them in wit.
Why, there's many a man hath more hair than wit, that's for sure.
Not a man of those has the wit to lose his hair.
Father Time himself is bald, and therefore to the world's end he would have bald followers. Ha!
I knew it would be a bold conclusion. So, who was us yonder?
Aye, Antipholus. Look strange and frown. Some other mistress has thy sweet aspects. I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. The time was once when thou unurged would vow, but never words were music to thine ears, that never object pleasing in thine eye, that never touch well welcome in thy hand, that never meat sweet savoured in thy taste, unless I spake, or looked, or touched, or carved to thee. Oh, how comes it now, my husband? Oh, how comes it that thou art then different from thyself? Do not tear thyself away from me! Or knowest my love, as easy mayest thou fall a drop of water in the breaking gulf, and take that drop again, without addition or diminishing, as take from me myself and not me too. How dearly would it touch thee to the quick to hear that I were licentious, and that this body consecrate to thee by ruffian lust should be contaminate? Would thou not spit at me, and spurn at me, and hurl the name of husband in my face, and from the false hand cut the wedding ring? I am possessed with an adulterate plot. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust. For if we two be one, and thou playest false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh. Therefore, keep thy distance from thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonoured. Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband. I, a vine, whose weakness, married to thy stronger state, makes me with thy strength to communicate.
To me she speaks. She moves me from her theme. What? Was I married to her in my dream? Or sleep I now and think I hear all this? What errors drive our eyes and ears amiss? Until I know this true uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio! Dromio! Oh, thou Dromio, thou snail, thou slug, thou sot!
Master! I am transformed, am not I? I think thou art in mind, and so am I.
Not only in mind, but also in shape.
Thou hast thine own form.
I am an ape.
If thou art changed at all, 'tis to an ass.
So, I'm an ass, else it never could be. But I should know her as well as she knows me.
Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with thee tonight, and readily forget your idle pranks. Sirrah, if any ask for your master, say he dines forth, and let no creature enter.
Am I in earth, in heaven, or in hell?
Come, Antipholus. We dine too late.
Porter at the gate. Where be the door?
Good soft. My door, it's locked.
Go! Bid them! Let us in!
What? Bridget! Marion! Cecil! Gillian! Jean!
Moo! Malt horse! Capon! Coxcomb! Idiot! Patch! Either get thee from the door or sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for wenches that thou callest for such store? When one is one too many, go get thee from the door.
What noise is that, Dromio? Who are those at the gate?
Let my master in now.
Faith, no! He comes too late! And so tell your master!
Do you hear, you hussy? You'll let us in, I hope.
Do not ask us, for we say no!
Help! Help! Oh, well struck. That was blow for blow, master.
Thou baggage! Let me in!
Can you tell for whose sake?
With your heart.
Let him knock till it ends!
You'll cry for this, hussy, if I break down the door!
What needs all that? And a pair of stocks? What makes all this noise?
Oh, my troth, your town is troubled with unruly boys. Are you there? Wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, Sir Knave? Go get you from the door!
Have patience, sir. Your wife is honourable. Your long experience of her wisdom, her sober virtue, years of modesty, plead on her part some cause to you unknown. Doubt not, sir, she will explain why at this time the doors are made against you. Be ruled by me. Depart in patience, and let us to the town all to dinner. And about evening, come yourself alone to know the reason of this strange restraint. If by strong hand you offer to break in, now in the busy middle of the day, a vulgar comment will be made of it. Dwell upon your grave when you are dead.
Your weeping sister is no wife of mine, nor to her bed any homage do I owe. Far more to you do I incline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with thy note, to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing, siren, for thyself, and I will dote. Spread o'er the silver waves thy golden hairs, and as a bed I'll take them, and there lie.
What, are you mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated, how I do not know.
'Tis a fault that springeth from your eye.
For gazing on your fair beams, sweet sunbeam by.
Well, gaze where you should. That will clear your sight.
Oh, it's good to wink, sweet love, as to look on night.
Why call you me, love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister.
That's my sister.
No, it is thyself, mine own self's better part. Mine eyes, clear eye, my dear heart's dearer heart, my food, my fortune, my sweet hope's aim, my soul earth's heaven, and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or else should be.
Call thyself sister then, sweet, for I aim thee. With thee will I live, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband yet, nor I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Soft sir, hold you still. I'll fetch my sister to go get her goodwill.
But now, Dromio, where runnest thou so fast?
You know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art my man, thou art thyself.
I am an ass! I am a woman's man!
What woman's man?
Marry, sir, I am due to a woman, one that claims me, that haunts me, one that will have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Oh, such a claim as you would lay to your horse, and she would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but that she, being such a beastly creature, does lay claim to me.
What is she?
She? Oh, she is a wondrous fat marriage.
How does that mean? A wondrous fat marriage.
Marry, sir, she is the kitchen wench, and all grease, and I know not what use to put her to, but to make a lamp of her, and run from her by her own light. I'd warrant her rags and the tallow in them will burn a Poland winter. If she lives till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
Well, what complexion is she of?
Swart, like my shoe, but her face, nothing like so clean a kept. For why? She sweats like a man.
That is a fault water will mend.
No, sir, it is ingrained. Noah's flood could not do it.
What's her name?
Dowsabel, sir, but her name and 3/4 could not measure her from hip to hip.
And she bears some breadth.
No longer from head to foot than from hip to hip. She is spherical, like a globe. You can find out countries in her.
Whereabouts in her body stands iron?
Oh, marry, sir, in her buttocks. I found it out by the bogs.
Where? Scotland.
Oh, I found it by the hardness barren in her hand.
Where? England.
Oh, I looked for the chalky cliffs, but I could find no whiteness. But I guess it stood in the salt dribble in her chin.
Where's Spain?
Oh, I saw it not, but I felt it hot in her breath.
Where? America. The Indies.
On her nose, all over embellished with rubies, carbuncles, and sapphires.
Where? Belgium. The Netherlands.
Oh, sir, I did not look so low. To conclude, this drudge laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was assured to her, told me what privy marks I had about me, the mark on my neck, the great wart on my left arm, the mole, and that I, amazed, ran from her as from a witch.
A man is not helped that trusts you. You promised your presence and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me. Perhaps you thought our love would last too long if it were chained together, and therefore came not.
Saving your merry humour, sir, here is the note how much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, the fineness of the gold and the costly fashion, which doth amount to 3 gold coins more than I stand debted to this gentleman here. Please as you settle with him presently, before he is bound to sea and wait but for it.
I am not furnished with the present money.
Besides, I have some business in the town. Good signor, take the stranger to my house, and bid my wife disperse the sum of the receipt thereof. Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
The hour steals on. I pray you, sir, dispatch.
You hear how he importunes me? The chain! Give it to my wife and fetch your money!
Come, come.
You know I have given it to you! Oh, fine! Now you run this humour out of breath. Come, I pray you, let me see it!
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, save with you and pay me or no. If not, I'll leave him to the officer.
Pay you? What should I pay you?
The money that you owe me for the chain!
I owe you none till I see the chain!
You know I gave it to you half an hour since!
You gave me none! You wrong me much to say so.
And you wrong me more, sir, and deny it. Consider how this stands upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
This touches me in reputation. Either agree to pay this sum to me, or I attach you by this officer.
Consent to pay thee what I never had? Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest!
There's thy fee. Arrest him, officer. I would not spare my brother in this case if he were to scorn me so blatantly.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit?
I do obey until I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall buy dear for this sport, as all the metal in your shop shall answer.
Sir,
sir. I shall have law in evidence. To your notorious shame, I doubt it not.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
With words that in an honest suit might move. First he did praise my beauty, and then my speech.
Did you speak kindly to him?
Patience!
I cannot, no, I will not. Hold me still. My tongue, though not my heart, shall have his will. He is deformed, crooked, old and sere, ill-faced, worse-bodied, shapeless everywhere, vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, but I think better than him that I say. My heart prays for him, though my tongue do curse.
Here go, the desk, the purse. Now make haste.
How hast thou lost thy breath?
I'm running fast.
Ah, say, Dromio, where is thy master? Is he well?
No, he is locked in a prison worse than hell. A fiend in soldier's clothes has him. One whose hard heart is all buttoned up with steel. A fiend, a fairy, pitiless, rough. A wolf, nay worse, a fellow all in buff. One, before judgment, carries poor souls to hell.
Oh, why, man, what is the matter?
I know not the matter. He is arrested.
What? Arrested? What's the reason?
I know not the reason he is arrested. Well, madam, will you take him the money in his desk?
Oh. Here, sister, go fetch it. Oh, this I wonder at. That he unknown to me should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested owing money?
Oh, not owing money, but on a stronger thing. A chain, a chain. Oh, do you not hear it ring?
You? Well met, Master Antipholus. I see, sir, you have found the goldsmith now. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Satan, avoid, I charge thee! Tempt me not!
Master, is this Mistress Satan?
It is the devil!
No, no, she is worse. She is the devil's dam. And here she comes, in the habit of a light wench. And thereof the wenches say, God damn me, which is as much to say, God, make me a light wench. It is written that they appear to men as angels of light. Light is an effect of fire. Ergo, light wenches will burn. Come not near her.
Your man and you are marvellous merry, sir. Will you go with me? We'll finish our dinner here.
Avoid thou fiend! But what tells thou me of dining? Thou art as you all are, a sorceress. And I conjure thee to leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner, or for my dime at the chain, and I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Some devil's ask but the parings of one's nail, a rush, a hair, a cherry stone, a pin. But she, more covetous, would have a chain. Master, be wise, and if you give it her, she will shake that chain and fright us with it.
I pray you, sir, the ring or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me, sir.
Avaunt, thou witch! Come, Dromio, let us be gone!
My pride, says the peacock, mistress that you know.
What say you now? Is not your husband mad? His incivility confirms no less. Good Dr. Pinch, you are a conjurer. Establish him in his true sense again. I will pay you what you will. Oh, alas, how fiery and sharp he looks. See how he trembles in his ecstasy.
Give me your hand, and let me feel your pulse. Here is my hand, and let it feel your ear. Oh. I charge thee, Satan, now within this man, yield possession to my holy prayers, and to thy state of darkness, leave him. I come to you by all the saints in heaven. Please don't, wizard. I'm not mad.
Oh, that thou wert not, poor distressed soul.
You, minion, you. Are these your customers? Did this companion with the saffron face revel and feed at my house today? Whilst upon me my guilty doors
on these slanders and this open shame.
Turn it home? The villain. What sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Purdy, your doors were locked and you shut out.
And did she herself not revile me there?
She herself reviled you there.
Mistress, both man and master is possessed. I know it by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Say, wherefore didst thou lock me forth this day? Why, dost thou deny me the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband, lock thee out.
And I, gentle master, received no money, but I confess we were locked out.
That villain, thou speakest two falsehoods.
Dissembling harlot! Thou art false and art confederate with this damned pack. But with these nails, I'll pluck out those false eyes that behold me in this shameful sport! Wilt thou murder me? No, Jada! I am your prisoner! Please don't let them take me!
Master! Let him go! He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
You bind his man, for he is
What will thou do, thou English officer? Do you delight to see such a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself? Home to my house, most unhappy day.
Oh, most unhappy strumpet! Out on me, villain! Will you be bound for nothing? Why dost thou man me?
Come, jailer, bring me to where the goldsmith is. I long to know the truth hereof at large. God for thy mercy! Thy lips again! No! Go with naked sword! Let's call for more help! Howbound!
Away! Away, the castle!
I see these witches are afraid of swords.
She that would be your wife now run from you. Come.
Speak softly. Yonder, as I think he walks. 'Tis so. And that self-chain about his neck, which he denied most monstrously to have.
Fie on thee, wretch! 'Tis pity thou livest to walk where honest men resort. Thou art a villain to impeach me thus. And I'll prove mine honour and mine honesty against thee, if thou dare stand. I darest, and do defy thee for a villain.
Not for God's sake, he is mad! Some get within him. Take his sword away. Bind Romeo too. Take them to my home.
Run, master, run!
that we may bind him fast and bear him home for his recovery.
I knew he was not in his perfect wits. I'm sorry now I did draw on him.
How long hath this possession held the man?
Oh, this week he hath been heavy, sour, sad, and much, much different from the man he was. Well, but to this afternoon his passion broke into extremity of rage.
Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck at sea? Buried some dear friend? Hath not else his eye strayed his affection in unlawful love? A sin prevailing much in youthful men who give their eyes the liberty of gazing. Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these, save it be the last, namely some love that drove him oft from home.
You should for that have reprehended him.
Why, so I did.
Haply in private.
Well, and in public too.
Aye, but not enough.
It was the theme of our conversation.
In bed he slept not, for my urging it. At meals he fed not, for my urging it. Alone it was the subject of my theme. In company I often did mention it.
Still, did I tell him it was vile and bad?
And thereof came it that the man was mad. The venom clamours of a jealous woman, poisons more deadly than a mad dog's tooth. It seems his sleep was hindered by thy railings, and thereof comes it that his head is light. Thou sayest his meat was sauced with thy upbraidings. Unquiet meals make ill digestion. Thereof the raging fire of fever bred, for what's a fever but a fit of madness?
Mistress! She's been saving herself! Oh, my master and his man are both broke loose! They've beaten and bound the doctor, whose beard they've singed on with great brands of fire! And all the time it blazed, great pails of muddied water they threw to quench the hair! My master preaches patience to him, while Dromio with scissors nicks him, fool! And to be sure, unless you send some present help, between them they will kill the conjurer! Fool! Thy man and his master are here. No! That is a false thou dost report to me. Mistress, upon my life I tell it true. I haven't breathed almost since I did see it. He cries for you, and he vows, if he can take you, to scourge your face! You, it is my husband! Oh, witness you, he's born about invisible. Well, even now, we house him in the abbey here, and now he's there. It's beyond belief.
Most mighty Duke, behold a man much wronged.
I see 2 husbands. My eyes deceive me.
One of these men is spirit to the other. And so of these, which is the natural man and which the spirit?
Oh, my old master! But who has bound him here?
Whoever bound him so, I will loose his bonds, and gain a husband by his liberty. Oh, speak, old Aegean, if thou beest the man who had a wife once, called Amelia, that bore thee at one birth 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou beest the same Aegean, speak, and speak unto the same Amelia.
Why, here begins his morning story right. These 2 Antipholus, these 2 so like, and these two Dromios. Besides his urging of the wreck at sea, these are the parents to these children which accidentally are met together.
I dream not thou art Amelia. Oh, if thou art she, where is that son that floated with thee on the fatal raft?
By men of Ephesus, he and I and the twin Dromio all were taken up. But by and by, cruel fishermen from Corinth by force took Dromio and my son from me. and me they left with those of Ephesus.
Which of you two did dine with me today?
Aye, gentle mistress.
And are not you my husband?
No! I say nay to that.
And so do I. She did call me so. And this fair creature here, her sister, did call me brother. What I told you then, I hope to have the leisure to make good. If this be not a dream we see and hear.
That, sir, is the chain which you had of me.
I think it is, sir. I never did deny it.
And you, sir, for this chain, arrested me. I think I did, sir. I deny it not.
I sent you money by Dromio, but I think you had it not.
None by me.
This purse of money I received from you, and my man Dromio there did bring it me. I still see we did meet each other's man, and I were taken for him, and he for me. Whereupon these errors are arose.
And for this purse of money, I poured here for my father.
It shall not be. Thy father hath his life.
Sir, I must have my ring.
There. Take it. And much thanks for your good cheer.
Renowned Duke, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the abbey here, and here at large discoursed all our fortunes. And all that are assembled in this place, that by this convoluted day of errors have suffered wrong, go keep us company, and we shall make full satisfaction. 33 years have I been toiling for you, my sons, until this present day, my burden never lifted.
I see by you, I am a sweet-faced youth. Will you walk in to see the gossiping?
Oh, no, not I. You are my elder.
That's the question. How shall we try it?
We shall draw cuts for the senior, but until then, lead thou first.
Nay. Then thus. We came into this world like brother and brother. So let's go hand in hand together. Not one before another.
Well, I thought it was absolutely wonderful. It was a whole league above Amdram. Amdram is not what it was. It was astounding. The place never ceases to amaze me. I don't know, the talent in this village never ceases to amaze me. Wonderful.